the yard. Entering the yard hub screen vs CPU. Head to head. Entering main menu screen the yard. X the yard. Entering the yard hub screen vs CPU. Entering X online head to head. Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick match is selected. Carol Green Bay Packers searching for opponent, estimated wait time 10 seconds. Opponent is ready.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up.
It's them boys up and out of the track.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Entering screen resume. Entering friendly quit pop-up. Accept. Resume. Entering. Attention pop-up. The connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game. Entering online hub screen. You have 5 options. Quick match is selected. Matchmaking 32 options. Atlanta Falcons. Philadelphia, Washington, Atlanta, New York, Detroit, Green Bay Packers. Searching for opponent, estimated wait time 30 seconds. Opponent is ready.
I throw a pick right here. Let me stop the broadcast. Let me stop the stream. So I throw a pick right there, and I'm gonna watch this. Throw it deep. It's all one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
On second and 11 now. Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And from the gun, it's Jackson.
Give me that. I'll see you later.
Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Not a good.
No, put my guy in.
Depth chart.
My guy in.
Entering. W are selected.
Since you got
slot 2.
You should know something.
Slot 5. Slot 1.
Put that boy in the game.
Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Let's go. Let's get to it. You know they want to press start. This nigga quit. What the fuck going on, man? Come on, yo.
Concede. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game.
God.
Cancel.
This time gonna run out. Yo, know he fucked that buddy up. He needs to have a start. Niggas crazy. Niggas different. I hate playing niggas so bad. Yo, niggas. It's not even worth my fucking time. Is you ready, yo?
Resume.
Let's go.
Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
There, his first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
I got you, stupid. These niggas on us.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He
gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. A slant to Jones.
Aaron
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete to Aaron Jones. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Set him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Twisting away, and they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, you do I ever.
Crosby on now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. He's going deep for Brown.
Give me that shit.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. I mean, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Sliding out of the pocket.
You lucky, man.
As he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Going for the 3rd time. Jackson going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm sheep. I'm sheep about it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Big loss here as he's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Damn. Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Hit him.
Partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. Sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 41 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Rodgers pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. shotgun now for Rodgers.
Difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The offense. Back 5. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Lay down. What they doing? Lay down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
I don't know. Where do you put him at?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Oh, crazy.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Yo, this shit is so delayed. I'm done the fucking ball, bro.
Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And Adams has it complete.
Hell no,
taken
he
down, but
didn't.
not before they work it
I was
across
done.
midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Look at
line.
that. It's still waiting.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Slant to Adams.
Let's go.
Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now a first down carry by Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens.
From the gun, Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Quick slant to Brown.
Jackson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson will throw again. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Jackson on the keeper. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers now on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Packers 28, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Look
Crosby.
at that ass, dog. I ever get them soft ass Ravens on me.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat
Oh,
in
he
meetings with
dropped it.
coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Yo, he
Offense
just
take
let
care
that
of the
bitch
defense,
go like
defense
that.
take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Wow, wow.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now.
You know how we coming on 3rd
Happy
down.
faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start
What's
quarter
up with us,
number
nigga?
4. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Oh, he cutting.
He
Oh, he
faked it
gone.
with a juke. Now he's got some room.
He's
The
cheating, yo.
10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Assist time, nigga, he cutting up.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yo,
Yeah, I think here's the
what the
situation.
fuck is
You're not
Jones?
thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there,
Damn.
playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Rodgers over the middle. He hits Austin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, that was funny.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
That was
Bring this back. It's
funny.
a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
And depth chart.
You gotta get out the game.
Entering
So I
depth.
think I got.
Deselected.
Put in Mercedes Lewis.
Slot 2. Entering information
Man,
pop-up. A
cannot
player
start
cannot
twice.
start twice on offense. OK. Slot 1.
What the fuck is they talking about?
Slot 2. Entering
else
information.
did he start on?
LTW are selected.
You don't start on nothing.
Deselect. FD.
Should start
FD
before.
selected.
Uh,
Slot.
yeah.
Slot 3. Slot.
Man, they gonna
Slot
let me do
3, slot 2. T selected. Slot 2. Slot 3. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Who had the ball, dropped it into his hand.
Now a big play here as the
What
Ravens
the
are going
fuck?
to go for the two-point conversion. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Hit him!
He will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5.
23. Justin Tucker to kick
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 75 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
10-10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the second wave of tacklers is 2nd and 11. They'll run Dobbins. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They're going option play on third down. Over the middle here to Brown. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
But it brings up fourth down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Jackson's going to keep it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Preston Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
We're going to pick that to the house right quick.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
He didn't cross the line.
So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Austin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
He's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win?
Scoring the first and the third, I score every quarter.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.
You get 17 passing yards. What the fuck? Well, he had 259.
Check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
That man had 17 passes. Never see. Might win him football game. 17 passing yards.
Post-game reporters cast. Entering first cast TGG. Completion passing yard 46. Player name L section. Post game finish game.
I'll play one more person.
What? New York, Detroit, Green Bay Packers. Searching for opponent. Opponent is ready.
Come on. Stop. Lauren, please don't cry. No, I'm sorry.
I want to cry.
Lauren, I'll be home soon. Lauren, don't you cry.
It's the
I'm
NFL EA
sorry.
Sports, and we're at venerable Soldier
Stop.
Field in
Stop being
Chicago.
hurt yourself.
Just a short time ago,
And I'm not
this
gonna tell
crowd
you no
loud
more.
enough to shake the
If
foundations
you hurt
of
my
this
Lauren,
nearly
I'm gonna have to beat you.
century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Where mommy go? She so left. She said she had
It's a rivalry that dates back to 19.
What y'all took a
Bears
nap
and
or something?
Bears
I'm not
are
asleep.
underway from
What's up?
Chicago. Takes this about 5
Yo,
yards
beat up.
deep.
Oh,
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I hate them niggas get the Bears. I hate the Bears.
Depth chart.
They got the fuck out.
Entering depth charts. W are selected. Slot 2. Slot 5. T selected. Slot 2. Entering information. F. R. PR selected. KR selected. Slot 2. PR selected. Slot 2. Cost selected. LS selected. FD selected. Slot 2. T selected. Slot 2. L. Row. FD. KR selected. PR selected. Slot 2. LS. AHB select. WR selected. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Big Reef. Shoot.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second
Let's see
and
what you
3.
think about.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's see if you bought it like Master P. Oh, I don't think you bought it. You don't look like me. It's not looking like you bought it. Master P.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Damn!
And they've got it well across
Shit.
midfield down to the 40
God
before it's all said
damn.
and done. Getting it to him in
God
space.
damn.
He's off big time.
Devontae, why you
winds up
do that?
going for 31.
Damn. He ran that boy the fuck over. He said, watch. Zoop, 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 zoop. Cut, bow. The fuck up me, boy. Get up me, fella. Bow. That's your dumb ass over. Stop fucking playing. Man,
So the big play
please don't cry. I'm sorry.
For first and 10.
I'll be
Now they'll
home
toss to
soon,
Jones.
I promise.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back
Fuck,
at the
I
41.
didn't catch you.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now.
Damn.
Rodgers,
That was a good hit. They mad about that. You should have gone they nigga. God damn.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Move on.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able
That's
to
a
convert
touchdown.
Down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack him.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. Out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided.
And he's going to take it
different.
in. Touchdown, Packers.
Different, bro.
Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Damon Harrison on the stop.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to Cohen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Like that
9
little
yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 67 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed. Get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
what's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10.
Boy. Let's go. You're making this a game, boy.
He'll begin the drive.
You're making this a game, boy.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
14, Bears 7.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tavon Austin, 78 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
Damn, you're going so fucking fat.
35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You could have had a pick, motherfucker.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Pick.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Look at Mama.
This is so crazy.
She knocked me down.
1st down, a run with Cohen.
Number 29.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Taken down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a throw left sideline. Here's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
All the receivers in the league are playing good enough. Otherwise, it would make it in the NFL.
He's supposed to die right there. He's supposed to hit him.
They have refined route running ability.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Packers 21, Bears 14. O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Lewis has it, the tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 73 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
28.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now up to 14.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield.
He was cutting.
I
must have outkicked my coverage.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 33 yards that time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Where's this so fast?
There to make the grab. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Where's that kickoff?
These two teams in this first half,
yards.
it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth.
Too many
It's
fucking
not
yards
fun
in
for
it.
defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
More.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's incomplete.
Oh my God!
10 seconds left. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
That's how they crack me. No, it's not. Yeah. It's just you, babe. It's like, I ain't cracking. But it's just you, though.
So the
Somebody
failure to
better
connect
get
on
her.
second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete.
Let's go!
This into the end zone. Touchdown, Green
Let's
Bay.
go!
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first
Oh
half
my
touchdown
God,
passes.
yo.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
That was crucial. Well, he cannot catch me. He cannot catch me. He cannot catch you.
Now Crosby for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Bears 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Now it's Patterson. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
She fucking clown.
A beautiful fake. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bitches need to part of my swag.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Yup.
And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. 20, 10, touchdown.
I'm dead.
Chicago.
That's supposed to be a fucking hit.
Jimmy Graham, 69 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
Running like, oh, yeah.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
You keep cheating for these niggas, bro. That was a pick. He didn't even.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. He was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Austin's got it left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
They would not let me tackle that nigga, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he will have the Bears' first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it would officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Pretty move, couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
He is cheating. We both right there. That is crazy. We is both right there. I gotta see that again.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bears have cut it to within a score.
He put it where we couldn't jump for that.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Oh, this nigga, man. This one roll over and just give up.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to
Hate the
send us
Bears.
away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So the offense, Lancey, the flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 16-yard line.
2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete.
Okay.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Over the middle, he hits on.
Thank you, Javon.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Green Bay.
What, dude?
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Lost the football.
He just made him.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well,
Oh
partner, here's where
my
team
God.
football gets tested a little bit because
I'm not
I know the
running the
defensive
ball and
guys were over
stuff.
there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call. That fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely.
Something's telling me to
Nursing
throw that
slim
bitch.
lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
That's momentum.
Throwing here, Trubisky. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, 55 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Now the point after try for Santos. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Fuck.
That ties the game.
Damn, Jones. Score every drive. That fucking fumble, man.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
shit.
Rodgers to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
My God.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And now look at him go. And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears. Touchdown. Touchdown, Bears. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They'd seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Santos with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice. Usually
I'm so
on a Friday,
fucking stupid.
they go over this type of a situation.
I stay in bounds.
Game
He's
situation.
gonna
What
block.
are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
Damn. I could have caught that, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Good game.
They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead
Hang
and
on,
get too
Rich.
comfortable,
I'm
too
gonna tell
relaxed,
you that.
and a couple of things
You
go
just go
wrong,
down
and it's
the
hard to get back that good
fucking
feeling.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts
How did Jones
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
With that nigga, man.
Inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
problem.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's first and goal and a late touchdown.